Alright, so I'm in Lincoln, New Hampshire. I'm going to ride the Kancamagus, or what they call the Kank Highway. It's through this scenic natural area here. It's about 36 miles. I learned about it on the website Great Motorcycle Roads, and I'm gonna head that way. About an hour ride, because I guess the speed limits and whatnot. And so I'm looking forward to it. From what I understand from locals, and even in from people in Vermont, it's beautiful. So yeah, I started today in Burlington, Vermont, and even up there, people were saying how beautiful it is. So, but this is the tail end of my ride today. I'm gonna do this, shoot this. Hopefully it'll be as beautiful as everybody says. Hopefully the camera will do it justice. And then we're gonna call it a day before I head to Portland, Maine tomorrow. So come with me and we'll ride the Kancamagus Highway, or the Kank. Let's do it. All right, I've noticed a bunch of motorcycles coming out of the highway, coming from that direction. Here comes one, I'll head that way. So hopefully that's a good sign. Let's do this. Well, I certainly hope I'm not stuck behind a concrete mixture the whole way. Pretty cool hotel over there on the right. I know what you're talking about. The hotel I'm thinking of is in upstate New York. Kind of has hints of The Shining. Yeah, I don't know if they appreciate that, my view on it, but it's just my opinion. Big old moose. Bye bye to Big Boy. He will not be missed. Let's check out what this is all about. So, as I've talked about in the past, I ride with a club. We had an event in Pennsylvania recently. Some of my brothers in that club were heard I was coming here, and all agree this is a really good motorcycle ride. brake for moose. It could save your life. Hundreds of collisions. Yeah, that's not a collision I want any part of on this motorcycle. But you know, over all of the Northeast, I've seen nothing but those signs: moose and deer. Beautiful babbling brook over there on the right. I had read that there wasn't any gas available on this highway, so there's a 32-mile stretch, and I don't know. Now with these motors, you know, this bike is a couple hundred miles. So 32 miles is not really a long stretch, I guess, unless you're down the last couple of drops. AKA Kancamagus Highway. said it before in videos I've made. If you've seen any of them, you've heard me say it. This country is so beautiful, and I'm getting to experience it from the seat of my motorcycle. It is really just gonna chance of a lifetime for me, and so I am very grateful to be able to do this, and I'm grateful for what I am able to share and save it for the future. So if I ever do have grandkids, I can show them that Grandpa was, at least a little cool or trying and desperate. So anyway, so not something I'm overlooking that I have this opportunity.
note that there are Scenic Overlook. What we just passed, I guess, having been one of them. So I do intend to stop and take in some of the views if I catch them early and identify them as a Scenic Overlook. I do believe this is the highest elevation for the pass, 2855. You can feel the temperature difference, that's for sure. I missed the Scenic Overlook on the right. We're not going to miss this one though. There's somebody at the overlook over there, another motorcyclist. I didn't want to disturb him. He sits there, he seemed to be sitting there somewhat reflective, so I didn't want to be the guy who comes up there and starts chatting with his Insta360. Anyway, it's beautiful. I love, oof, nice breeze. I do love though the mountains, so this is a different perspective. I'm on the I guess I'm on the eastbound side. There's an overlook over here as well. Looking at the same direction of where I just filmed silently. So, yeah, wanted to show this. And really just take it in for a minute, give y'all a different perspective. Let's get it. Let's get back at it. Something I will say about New England, gravel everywhere. Some gravel coming out of that overlook. It's very common. Also, whereas scenery like that to our left is gorgeous, the roads, for the most part, are atrocious. This one's been pretty good. I don't know if it's because it is one of those scenic byways, bypasses, but these roads up here are not very good.
this is simply beautiful. In fact, it's really all of Greenland, but I bet this is really beautiful when the leaves are changing color. Very pretty. Now, I thought about swinging in, but I also figured when I slow down, I can snap some shots from the 360 footage.
More of this crossing area.
They are big. I really wouldn't want to think about that one. So we're about halfway through our ride here on the Kancamagus Highway. It's my understanding, I could be wrong, that this thing will open up at some point in time. So you're in this densely forest area where the road cuts through the trees. But it's my understanding it opens up, so we shall see. Those who are into hiking, there have been several hiking trails on the side, entrances for those. more than and I know for him, he's trying to make time. He's working. I am, on the other hand, trying to enjoy the sequel.
about 10 miles left on it, and I wanted to pull over and see if we can't get a little bit of that babbling brook. I know it'll get me some brownie points with my wife if I capture some good footage of that. So let's go check it out. You can hear it when you get off the bike. I don't know if the bike would have picked it up, but look at this. I enjoy these. I call it a babbling brook, maybe a limnologist would disagree with me. Call it a river, I don't know.
But there's just something so peaceful about it. The sound of it. Looks like it's kind of deep right here. I mean, at least 3 foot or so. But this one is gorgeous. Peaceful. I know that if my wife were with me, she'd be sitting down right here on that rock, just taking it in, probably dipping her feet in it, because you know it's cold. Anyway, I'm going to extend it out, see if I can't get a little bit of it downstream, upstream, more than I can get right here standing on the bank. No idea what it looks like from here, but it's gorgeous. Let's check out a couple other areas. See if we got a little bit more and then we'll back on the road. This is the reason to take these rides. Look at that. That is just gorgeous. You know, I'm turning around when I have the 360 camera, but I don't know. Sometimes old dog, new tricks kind of thing, I guess. Let's just take it in for a minute. Nature's beauty is just unrivaled. Alright, I'm going to get back on the motorcycle. Definitely worth the detour. That was definitely worth the detour. Anyway, let's get back out. Let's get in the wind, because you know what else is real about New England? The bugs in the summer. That was called Rocky Gorge. If you're this way, you want to see it, Rocky Gorge.
up, I guess they mean here with this gorge. That's fine by me. All these little pull-out areas where you can pull over and sit down by the creek. realized they were so close, or I would have kept on to Portland. But oh well. We'll check out what comment has to offer. We're going to leave that crossing right there, the Sasquatch crossing, as we come out of the Kancamagus Highway.
Good morning. I'm in Conway, New Hampshire this morning. Conway is the town that is on the eastern edge of the Kancamagus Highway. So I ended my day here. I'm at the Green Granite Inn. Cozy little place, people are really friendly, so it worked. Next stop today is Portland, but I really want to just take a minute and talk about yesterday's ride. The Kancamagus was very beautiful. There were a number of scenic overlooks that were at elevation. I think, if I recall, yesterday it was about 2,800 foot at its highest. So it presents a real nice picture of the rolling hills or mountains. The road itself was in pretty good condition. There are plenty of nice long sweeping curves to ride. It's a good bit uphill, downhill as you transition from a lower altitude to a higher altitude. And then, by now having watched the video, that I really took a fascination, I guess. And I didn't look it up, but I guess because that place is called Rocky Gorge, that is a gorge, not a babbling brook. In any event, that was an absolute natural beauty to see and spend some time off the motorcycle taking it in. If you're in this area, I would highly recommend it. I do hope that you liked the video, and if you did, please like the video, and if you haven't, subscribe to the channel, and I'd greatly appreciate it. So for today, I'm on my next adventure. I'll be heading down to Portland. I am not entirely sure what the next road I ride that I will record will be, but when I do, I'll be putting it on the channel. Anyway, I'll see y'all out there in the wind.